you didn't say anything?
Grayson.
You're the host. You're
Grayson.
supposed to be
Hey,
hosting
Grayson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, welcome guys to the podcast. Today I'm the host, and we're first gonna start out with a little small talk with these guys. So enjoy it while we talk. So,
Hey.
Lukey, how have you been this week?
Small talk, that's your topic.
Pat,
No,
we
we
did
always
this
start
last
out with
time.
small talk. Yeah. What are you?
Oh my gosh.
You're asking me to be smart. That's like too much.
Yeah, we're not asking you to be smart. We're asking you to be less dumb.
It's basically the same thing.
Anyway.
Nice. Who wants another potato?
Oh, I'll take it.
How have you been?
Oh, that
Lukey?
was 2 potatoes.
Yeah, can I have one back?
Yeah. Oh.
And, where?
How have you been, Lucan, this week?
Good. Sometimes.
Anything new? Like with
I
work
got
or
my
anything?
hard drive back.
I called the crate, Pat.
Oh, that's nice.
That was
Pat, call the
nice.
next one, Pat.
Yeah,
Pat,
so
how
that's
have you
pretty
been this
cool.
week?
Oh my god.
You called the crate. There was no crate.
This was a great. Hey, you get.
That wasn't me. That was Goose. Lucan.
How
Sorry.
uh how have you been this week, Pat?
Oh, good.
What have you been up to?
I went to a powwow yesterday.
Oh, that's nice. Anything new about it or exciting?
I don't
At-
know. It was the powwow. That certainly was.
Anything fun happen?
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
did you do at the powwow?
I ate food and watched people dance. That's about it.
Oh.
You didn't dance with anyone?
No.
Does he look like a social person to
You're
you?
not supposed to dance with the like
I know I was
a tribe,
joking.
you know?
I was joking. Alright.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Riker,
Guys.
anything new with your job?
Eh?
No?
Yeah, it's backbreaking. And I hate it. But it pays, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Um
how do we
Gentlemen?
get-
how are we
Gentlemen?
how are we setting up this raft?
Gentlemen?
Doesn't matter, do whatever.
We
Yeah,
have.
I guess I'm just gonna go off into my own corner then.
Stone.
Um,
How do we get stone?
at the bottom of these
I
islands.
have one stone.
Okay,
frick.
back
I'm a
to
steal.
topic.
Yeah.
I
Riker,
got a wooden sword at the
Oh.
powwow. Pretty
you
epic.
forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. You got
Yeah,
a wooden sword.
I intend to use it sometime at some point when I'm not lazy.
Never in your life.
You guys on the island?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys?
technically I'm in the ocean.
Anywho, enough about the game, please.
All right. Um,
Uh-huh.
Lucan.
Yes.
So do you work all day
I
every day,
work
or do
8
you have like
to
the weekends
4.
off?
8 to 4 weekdays, weekends I have off.
Okay.
Who just
Um,
went flying?
Present.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal that from you.
That's some
Anywho,
water.
Hey, this is my corner.
I think
What are you
that's enough small talk if you do say so too, host,
Yeah,
judge.
I do actually.
Grayson.
So I'm gonna get into the topic here. Answer if you feel comfortable with saying it. Like,
Ooh.
so what are the most embarrassing stories that you guys have that you're willing to share?
Let me think. Well, I can't say that because I feel like I'd be a pedo for that one.
Um,
Excuse me,
do
hold
you
up.
want us to make titles up, and whoever has the best title, you'll vote for them to go
Well,
first?
yes. Sorry.
It's fine. I'll just
Yes, I will
swim
do
with the
that.
shark.
I'm making a little mini raft.
You guys go ahead and think about what your title's gonna be.
Embarrassing?
Something. It's an embarrassing story that you're willing to share.
You got
I
All
think
right,
I
I got
got
mine.
mine.
All right.
Can
Luke
it
can go
just
ahead and
be
say
a
yours
story?
first.
Um, I gotta keep thinking of the title. As somebody else.
Okay.
Well, I need a title also.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make my own raft here,
Wait for
like Pat's doing. Oh,
it.
sorry. Go ahead. Anyone have a title?
I don't. I have a
Wait,
story, but I don't have a title.
I have a
Um,
title. I have
come
a
up with
title.
the title then.
All right, Riker. What's your title?
My title? Oh, what? I can't say. Let me think of a new one.
This isn't a PG podcast necessarily. You
Yeah,
can say
it's
it.
just like basically anything.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if the story means.
Um.
It's fine. I have a really bad one too. So.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go first? While we think of our titles.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to think of my title too.
Well, yours
Oh,
doesn't matter because you're the host, so you don't. It doesn't need
Alright,
one
good point.
really,
Does it
because
have to have a
you're
All
not
title?
right,
voting for it.
so this was probably third, fourth grade, and um, there was this girl that I was really into. Sorry, Luke, and I know you're depressed about that.
Huh?
Um, huh? So I had this really big crush on this one girl, and we were in the same class, and so we'd have like the same gym times, all sorts of stuff, and
Can you
you
come up
know,
with a fake name for her?
um,
SFL.
Patricia. All right. Um.
Boo. Boo. I feel targeted, man.
Well, you do look like a girl, so
Oh my.
Not
You
anymore.
got
Did you not
haircut?
Well,
see my
yeah, not
haircut?
anymore. You got a haircut.
you
You got.
did look
Anyone
like
have an
a girl.
axe real quickly that can break this one thing
Oh,
for
No.
me?
yeah.
You assume I
I
have.
gotcha.
Continue with your story.
All right. So basically, me and Patricia were well. Okay.
I can't take this seriously.
this
Sorry.
okay. So as kids, no one liked to wear underwear, right?
Huh?
What?
Okay, I can already see where this is going.
Hold on. What?
No.
and and so basically, I was going commando, and I was wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. And we were in gym class, and we were doing jump roping. You can already tell what
Oh
Your
boy.
pants fall
happened
down?
here. So while I was jump roping, I got pants,
Oh my
and
god.
this Patricia girl just so happened to be right in front of me when this happened. So
You gotta look at your family jewels.
yeah, you could say that.
I've never heard it called that before.
Oh,
Certainly
we
is
call
an
them
interesting one.
jewels.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's fun.
yeah.
Um, all right. I have a title for mine. It is
Okay.
And you
The
have a story.
Man with Ripped Jeans. Or pants. Ripped pants.
Okay.
Wasn't
I also
jeans.
have my title for later.
Okay. Wrecker, say your title quickly.
My title is
Just say it. Go for it.
okay. Hello, Squirt.
Oh,
I
that's
like that
that's
one.
interesting.
Micah, get off my.
Am I just taking center? Okay.
I mean, you
You
can if
can't
you
really
want to.
expand. Yeah, you can't really expand on Centaur. You should take. I don't know.
Centaur.
I can expand
Centaur.
forward.
I love the centaur.
We were supposed
Um,
to take each corner,
what
but
what
Hey,
is
I'll
your
take it.
title, Pat?
I don't have one. I'm trying to think of one. Actually, I'm
Okay.
trying to think of a story. I don't really know.
Sir, do you have one rope?
All right.
Sir?
Well, choose between me or Riker to go first. Well,
I
he
want to hear
gets
Riker's
his
story
life.
first with this
Oh
hello squirt time.
Yeah, it's a little interest peaking.
No, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard this story. But the one time
Hey,
in
that bell's mine. Buh.
Can shut up.
Riker,
okay,
take
Don't
that
talk
back.
about the game.
Riker,
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
cares
get
about the
off
game.
my raft. I swear to
Oh
God,
my
guys.
gosh, I'm about to mute so many of you.
Just go ahead and do
I'm
your
being
story,
bullied.
Ricky.
This is not
Shut
okay.
up.
You cannot silence this injustice.
I can very easily.
You really can. All right, Riker, story, go.
well, so this one time when when I was at elementary school, so we were just outside having a nice time and all that. Then suddenly I had to go to the bathroom, and this teacher, listen, let me tell you, she was not a nice teacher. So I never wanted to ask her because I knew I'd probably get my ass whooped. So
What was the teacher?
uh,
Was it which grade?
third,
Just say which grade. Third grade?
third,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
yep. So then
Oh.
I was outside. I was like, okay, no, no way in hell I'm asking her. So I'm like, okay, I'll go since I can't really go behind a tree since all of them are by the roads, and that's not gonna happen. I went behind one of the stone pillars, like near the soccer field. No one was playing soccer at the moment. No one was doing
Right.
anything. No one was in like, no one was near. No one was taking a walk around it. No one was doing anything. So I decided, oh, I'll just be behind this pillar. Somehow, by magic of the gods, there's two girls in my grade walking by.
You know, there's
I
also a
heard,
security camera right there.
yeah, I know. I found that after there was a security camera behind me, but good thing it didn't see my stuff yet. So, and then like as they were coming around the corner, I was like, "Oh damn! I hear footsteps, and I'm about to see someone. Oh boy!" So I started zipping up my pants and fell on the ground. And they were like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" I was like, "No, no, 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 nothing, man. I was just
How talk about?
lay down, just
Riker, you're supposed to take that top right corner, by the way.
You're
I
not
think it's
supposed
the
to do
middle.
anything. Nobody cares
nah,
about the
I'll
game.
take middle.
Alright, yeah.
Nah, I'll take middle. Uh,
That
so
is
yeah,
great story. I don't know
so
how
they
I've
told
never heard of that.
the teacher, and the teacher was like, "You could have just asked me." And I was like, "Okay, I
Ooh.
will next time."
Oh
And I
heck
never asked
no.
her again. It's
Uh-oh.
that's my
Wow.
story.
I know who you're talking about because she would yell at everyone.
Oh yeah, can I say
She,
another story related
yeah,
to
you
that
can,
certain teacher?
yeah.
Yeah.
So this one time, so we were doing a project with scissors. So you know how there was like a little pile of scissors somewhere in a bucket.
I didn't have her as a teacher, but
Oh, there
yeah.
was like a little, so we were having one of those projects where we needed those. So me and this girl just ran over because we knew the scissor we wanted. We know both of us were probably going to go for it, and we basically both shoved our hands inside the box. We both got cut. Teacher comes running over, screams at me for cutting the girl, and I got sent down for the office.
What?
Even though
Wow.
I didn't cut her. No, I didn't cut her. And actually, she said that I didn't. But damn,
Man.
my dad spanked me hard that day.
Everyone knows there's always the best scissors in the classroom, and then you've got the worst ones. Why did they even get those like safety scissors? They're too tiny for most of the
They
kids'
hurt.
hands at
They
that
start to
age.
hurt. Start to hurt, man. Have you seen my hands?
Yeah, I don't know how you would ever wield a pair of tiny. I barely can hold them. The tiny safety scissors.
Man, aren't your hands like really small too?
Yeah, my hands are normally small.
All right, that's a good story. Pat, do you have a
I have a bunch of
story yet?
other stories about
Do you have a
elementary.
title yet, really?
No, I don't really have a story like that. I mean, I have a story about elementary school.
I
Well,
have a
Nothing
bunch
bad.
of
is it
stories about.
embarrassing?
Uh,
Nah, not really.
Do you have
oh, can
any
I do this
embarrassing?
semi-embarrassing story? It's just like an interesting one. And
Sure,
semi.
it gives Pat time to think of a
I don't do stuff.
Real
Okay.
quickly before Rick goes ahead and tells his, like whoever goes and tells his next story, um, every embarrassing story has been pretty much erased from my mind forcefully. But the only thing I remember, the only big one that I remember is that one that I literally just told you because it's like, it was just the most embarrassing thing is burned in my mind. Like I can't forget it.
Burned into the red. So this one time, Luke, I'm pretty sure I've told you this, if not Pat. Uh, one time, so I used to be like, I had anger issues in elementary school, believe it or not.
I believe it.
And, and so I was given a stress ball by the counselors.
Did you break it?
Yeah, so on the bus on the way home, uh, I was really mad that day, and I popped it on the bus, and it was not like a tiny pop. No, this thing, someone thought it was like a shooting or something. The bus just immediately stopped and looked back there, and there's just a pile of sand at my feet. I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh
um,
man, didn't you like break a couple of stress balls?
Yes, I did.
oh, I remember a bad one.
Some were sand, some were air. They all broke.
I do want to hear Lukey's first.
Okay, I don't think this is
Wait, oh my
like.
gosh, wait, I got one.
Oh, then I want you to go.
Okay. So I don't have a title for this. What is one time? I don't know. I was in like first grade or something. I thought I saw my mom coming to pick me up at school, so I went up and hugged her. But it was not my mom. It was some random ass. It was a random stranger. So
That put something else into my mind. Mind if I
oh,
tell my two stories real quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Um, I forgot the first one. For the second one,
Cool.
it's like Pat's. But so this basically this one time, this was some like fifth grade it was fifth grade, and so there my mom had this very identical car to this one lady that ended up pulling up to the school. All right,
I've gotten in the
and
wrong car before.
basically, I opened the door, I hopped in, and I'm like, all right, mom, hey mom. I look
Ah.
at her, and the lady's looking at me like she wants to kill me. Like, who is this person? But like, she's just looking at me so awkwardly, and I look up, and I just want to die. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Oh man, I just remembered a really funny story. It's not embarrassing. I don't think I actually even got caught. But Riker, I think you were a part of this with me. I think we were hanging out. I don't remember what grade it was. It was probably around second, third, maybe around there. But I brought a cap gun to school.
Oh yeah.
It just occasionally in the middle of the hallway, I would pull the trigger. The thing was in my pocket. Nobody knew.
Yeah, I remember.
No,
Didn't it catch on fire?
did it? No, that was that one kid's sweater
Oh yeah.
that had lights on it and it just burnt him.
Can I
But
say something about the
like
game real quickly?
Yeah.
what?
Um, for one, I was wondering what we're all gonna do, like engineer or something like that.
It doesn't
Nah,
really
Like,
matter.
No.
we're just kind of doing our own thing in this.
alright.
I know how you guys have food, but
And can I also move my raft somewhere? Since I'm in the very back, I cannot get any resources.
Sure.
are you moving it? You better not be in front of me.
I don't know, probably like
I'll do it off to the side of one of us. Like just keep
yeah.
going
That's
off.
Pat,
Um,
let's see.
I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna bridge off a
I
little bit.
remember. Oh, I remember getting chased by I can't I guess I shouldn't say their names, but it was two girls
Oh,
and
yep, I remember.
they
Yep.
swear that they did not do it's not the twins, it wasn't them. It was
Oh,
me and my friend, I'll call him Steve, I don't know, got chased by these girls. It was kindergarten or first grade, I can't really remember. Um, but they always are like, no, we never did that. Um, but 100% they did. But I think that's really funny. There's also the twins, if you remember that, Riker.
oh, yes, yep, I know. Boy, they went after you, man. It was like hunting season for them.
Yeah, and they also went after my brother in the same way.
What? Oh, I forgot they came after your brother, but I do remember they did.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I
Um,
do. That brings us a story in my mind.
That brings
Sorry,
up.
keep going with yours if you're not done.
I mean, I guess that's the end of that like funny story.
Um, there was always this girl in elementary school who would chase me around like everywhere. Like
Oh,
literally everywhere. Like whenever we'd have recess at the same time, she would chase me. Like I'd be running around and she would just keep on chasing me.
PE be like.
Do you remember, Riker, that in elementary PE?
Mr. Loper was biased towards women? Yes, I do.
Well, yeah, that too. But like
You asking for food? Or...
every time we
Yeah.
would play basketball, I would get hit in the face with the basketball.
That is true. You would.
That happened every single time. What? Okay.
Oh, did you?
It's fine. I don't really care. Okay. Do you want me to tell my somewhat embarrassing story,
Yes.
or did
Yeah.
Pat? What was yours?
The one about the car.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Dustin was his mom.
No, 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 no. It was the stranger that I thought was my mom.
Oh.
Went up and hugged him, but that was not my mom.
Oh no. Oh, I'm going.
What would you guys do if some random child just came up and just gave you a big bear hug?
Oh,
Well,
I.
From across the
Oh,
room.
well, here's the first thing I do. So I'd say, boy, you got 10 seconds.
Like we would start counting down too.
3, 2.
Okay, okay.
5, 1.
I think it'd be funnier if you just turned into like a sassy black lady. Boy, yo, just
Get your
start scolding the kid.
I have
Yeah.
a sale.
That'd be like not embarrassing. It'd probably be traumatizing.
If anything. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a throwable anchor.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Are you going to anchor us here?
Or
Okay.
Okay. So my story, the man with ripped pants.
we're
Um. So my dad's wedding, the second one. Uh. It was 2019. So what was I like sixth grade? Yeah, sixth
uh,
grade.
yeah,
Um,
6 or 7.
it was sixth grade. 2019 to 2020 was sixth grade.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Um, and one of my dad's friends comes in and immediately rips his pants. Now this isn't the story. This is just leading to the story. He rips his pants, and it's like everybody's talking about it, making jokes about it because it's funny. Um, but then later, when everybody is more drunk in the night, because it's a wedding, uh, and you know how weddings get. It
You
was
only
Love
get
a
the
wedding.
reception thing.
I
Um,
understand nothing about weddings.
we know, Pat.
We
Yeah,
know
we all
and
know
we
that you're gonna be
don't
alone for the
care.
rest of your life, and stuff like that. You don't have to go ahead and say it again.
Okay,
Elon
but
Grayson.
later in the night, they get a chair. And I don't really remember everything, but I remember that these girls were giving I think the groomsmen lap dances.
Oh,
And then one of them, the one with split pants, because we were over there dancing earlier, and I was busting out my Fortnite dances, and everybody was like, "Oh man, he's so cool." Which, thinking back, is probably more embarrassing now that I realize it. I was just doing Fortnite dances, and these 30-year-old men, girls are just like, men and women. Sorry, I didn't need to do that. I was just like, oh man, he's grooving right now.
oh
Um,
boy.
but the one who I had ripped pants grabs me and puts me on the chair. The two girls walk away like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this. And he starts giving me a lap dance, which it's really funny and not that embarrassing, but it's still hilarious and like a tad bit embarrassing.
Yeah,
But I can
definitely.
officially say that I got a lap dance. Now, the rest of it is the sad part.
I want to hear the sad part
The
though.
sad part was that it was a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
Um,
love that one, Luke. That was a good one.
so that was fun.
Okay, so that goes to Lucan.
Um, that wedding was fun. I had like 12 cokes in one night because
You
my
got
dad
drunk?
said no. My dad said there was gonna be root beer there, and there wasn't root beer. So the only other soda I knew at the time that I was like, oh man, I guess there's this was Coke, and
Oh,
I had like 12 of them
oh
and passed
no.
out immediately when I got home.
of course he did.
Caffeine
Sugar
does not
crash.
make me tired or awake. It makes me tired. But yeah, that's my story.
Good story.
What? Oh,
That's actually a really good story, and I like that one.
yeah. So that's one of my favorite stories. Um,
The other people watch. Reason why that's his favorite.
I'm not gay. I just think it's funny.
I didn't say
It,
you
it
were.
was a
Ah,
really good
I
story.
thought it was funny.
It was funny and embarrassing. Perfect combination.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
I don't see what's so embarrassing about that.
Getting a
He
lap
almost
dance
got
from a
left.
man being
Yeah.
both of them being straight. Little
Maybe
interesting.
that man just had a midlife crisis. Okay, maybe he wants a new job. I don't
Or
know.
have you ever heard of drunk?
I don't think he was drunk.
Um,
It's a very
you
neat
weren't
thing.
there, man. I know
I
for a
think
Very
I
neat
fact
thing.
they
was.
were drunk.
It's a very neat thing in Ireland. It's a magical thing.
Who's Ireland?
Shut up.
You don't deserve. You've lost your privileges. Uno says you have invalid life.
Uno says invalid move.
Yeah, to ruin it.
Too bad that's an inside joke no one will get.
Yep. Just look up Google Uno and then you'll find out.
Um, yeah. What site was that on?
I really thought it was just Google Uno.
Guys, remember tube jumpers?
Oh man, that
Oh
was an
yeah.
amazing game. That's what me and Edgar did during science class. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
we got this volcano packet, but
But
we
Volk,
could
but
be playing tube jumpers. And the teacher, I, she was amazing. The fact
Miss
that
Neon.
she knew that neither of us were doing work and still let us do stuff because I still got it done eventually. Riker got it
Eventually.
done like the day he got home. He was an excellent worker. Um,
Yeah. On some project I was, on others,
yeah, it was just
I go
yeah,
All depends on the
yeah.
it
work,
stacks up to
how
a
much
point
work
where
you have to do.
Lucan, listen, it stacks up to a point which, okay, I'll do most of it, but if there's something truly difficult, do a
Eh,
little bit, go to bed, do a little bit, go to bed, and almost forget about it until the last day.
Now the teacher has to remind you.
Um,
I always know. I always
but
know when I'm
oh, I
falling or not.
remember, when me and Riker were partnered, she asked us, how's it going? Because we were playing games the entire time, but I had the greatest idea, which is to find a volcano, and research at least one fact about it. And she was like, "How's it going back there?" I was like, "Good." She's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got my volcano." And she's like, "Which one?" And I think it's called Sakurajima. Don't
Yeah.
remember what the fact was, but it's in Japan and it erupted sometime within the past 8 years.
my volcano was named after a pasta. I don't remember which one. I just remember it was named after a pasta. I'm like,
Oh
yep,
no,
that's the
Linguini's
volcano.
erupting! Marg, grab the grab the cat. We gotta get out of here.
Oh my
Right.
god.
That's good. What's the points looking like, Grayson? Have you been keeping track?
No,
Yes,
no,
I
you shouldn't say.
have,
You shouldn't
actually.
say.
So
No,
far,
shouldn't
No,
say. You know.
Lucan is in the lead,
of course he is.
believe it or not.
Well, maybe if you guys would just have a little bit more gay experiences that are funny, you'd be winning.
To be honest, the
I
only
have,
reason why
I
Lucan
have
is
plenty
probably
of gay
winning is probably
experiences.
because how
Yeah, but they're
he
not
had the
funny because
perfect
you're just
combination of
actually
funny
gay.
and embarrassing in the same story. So that's
Yeah.
probably like one of the only reasons why he's winning.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like Little Squirt was
Little
pretty.
Squirt was great. And your
Yes.
other side stories about anger.
Oh yes, they lost so many
Minute,
resources.
I'm gonna add some points to Riker here and other people.
Why
Actually.
am I classified as other people?
Because that's what I have your name written down as other people.
Oh
Duh.
Here you go, Grayson.
shit, buying is love.
Listen, man, I give it to the most prominent person at the time. All right. When you're a
Riker,
host,
you're really trying to win me over, aren't you?
yes, yes, I am. I'm
Oh,
not gonna try.
he's honest at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's why you get a point. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Let's go. Points for
No, I
sucking
was
up.
kidding.
I don't know. I think you should
Suck
get
a point.
points.
I have been giving points. Here,
I just
I
really
will
wanted that
tell you
point.
the points so far.
You don't have to do that if you don't
Yeah.
want to.
No, I want to.
All right.
Lucan, you're at 4 points.
Uh-huh.
Riker's at 3. And Pat is at a solid 1 point. Congratulations,
A
Pat.
solid whole point, yo.
Dude, that's
Go.
never mind.
Well, actually, I have to add some. I have to add some points to other people right now. So.
Hey, that beats me.
May I?
I forgot to add certain points to certain things. So.
Why
It's like,
am
oh,
I
I have
now
to add a point
classified
for
as
Oh,
this.
certain things?
Oh boy, I do love sucking up to people.
but you just got to do that with teachers, and then they're like, I'll take that from you. You weren't gonna
Yeah, but
get it
they're
anyway.
okay. Yeah, that's for the greedy ones. The less greedy ones, the wholesome ones, like Miss, the one that let us just play games most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Miss
Eh,
whatever her name is.
you don't.
That one.
I don't think you were in her pod.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I definitely wasn't because I didn't go to the same school as you.
In
What?
I was just
8th
joking for
grade?
Miss whatever her name is.
This
8th
is.
grade?
Yeah. This.
Oh, eighth grade?
We're talking about the science teacher. Well, to be fair, Riker, we have gone to school to get with each other for the whole time.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to
Oh,
play
okay. So
Titanic with
the
your
science teacher,
lunchbox?
as in
The
Wait,
one with the
what pod
sun.
were you in?
Holy!
Anybody else got?
What's holy?
I jumped on the raft and went high enough in the air to take fall damage.
Oh, okay. So what were you gonna say, Lucan?
I don't remember. Oh, that we've been in. Oh, about the Lunchbox Titanic game we would play.
Oh, damn, that was the best, man.
Also, I distinctly remember you playing games or watching YouTube on the iPad in first grade, and
That is true. I played Pixel
I
Gun
feel like I
3D.
know what teacher
yeah, I
you're talking
remember
about with the
that.
8th grade science teacher.
And you watched like FNAF videos. I remember.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty cringy.
I'm gonna
and
type
I
this
just
thing in
got
Discord.
angry at that. And I was like, teacher, make him stop. And she didn't. She never did. She was like, I don't believe. I don't remember if
Oh,
she
why?
didn't believe me, or I don't know. I'm stupid.
Well, first off, I forgot why I was allowed access and no one else was.
Yeah, it was like your iPad basically.
No touch. No touch.
No and yes.
Yeah, here's the thing. No, yeah, I'd be singing back during like something like show and tell. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, this is my thing." Forget about everybody else's. And I'm just gonna go play Pixel Gun really quick.
Pixel Gun was the bomb.
It used to be, man. Now it's horrible.
The
Yeah.
campaign is still good.
The campaign's still good. Everything else sucks.
Lucan, were you in the pod that I just that you typed in Discord?
He was.
What
was?
one?
What? Oh,
Then
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
know.
was.
Yeah, then yeah. Yeah, I had the same science teacher as you.
Oh, you did?
I was in your science class, wasn't I, Jason?
Yeah, you were.
you'd think they'd be closer, but
I didn't talk to him.
Oh shoot.
Just because I'm in the same
Technically, we
class
sat
as him.
together for like half the year, but you know.
you know,
Whoa,
yeah.
there's a dolphin.
Grayson, yeah, I was friends with him last year too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you remember
was.
that time, Grayson? You remember that time in math where your phone accidentally went off, and the
Oh,
teacher
Oh yeah, bro, I
absolutely
was so
scolded
mad
you,
about that.
I have a
and
great
the
story.
absolutely scolded you for it.
I
Yeah,
have
so
an amazing
basically,
story.
one minute, Luke and I will let you do it as soon as I
Okay,
tell
thank
my
you.
story real quickly. So basically, what happened was my phone started because I was listening to music for part of the class, and Mr. whatever his name is, let's say Janiqua was but he told me to take out my AirPods and stuff like that so I could stop listening to music and just listen to the class. And I did so, and about like 5 to 10 minutes later, all of a sudden, the song that I stopped playing started playing out loud on my phone, and I thought it was someone's ringtone. So I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine." And everyone was looking at me, and Riker knows it. I didn't even touch my bag for it to start playing, and and I'm like, "Okay, I'll check my phone." And I'll show you. I check my phone, and it's me who's just playing a random song, and Mr. Janiqua starts scolding me for it. Like he's like, "I'm gonna have to call your parents for this. Don't lie to me about this. You knew it was you. To lie about me and show me disrespect like that is disrespectful." And stuff like that. So he called
Showing
my parents,
disrespect is
and I got my
disrespectful.
I literally got my iPad taken away.
Gonna be honest, not a base teacher. Really not base.
Okay, my story is almost the exact same as that. Except for, I'm gonna call him Mr. Jeffrey. Math class. Same year, 7th grade. Um, he would play music, and he would just, like, we had a number 1 through, like, 70. And whatever one he played, it would choose, like, a playlist or a song. I think it was a playlist, and then we would choose the song.
Was it the other math teacher?
Yeah, it's
Lucan?
the other math teacher. He is my favorite math teacher that has
Yeah,
ever
he
existed.
seems to be pretty nice. I didn't have
You
him,
either
but
get the good one or you get the bad
Except
one.
for I had Maxim and Demi in the same class.
oh my god,
Oh,
no.
Oh, sorry, I just said their names. Oops.
No,
Whatever.
no,
No,
you
they
didn't.
deserve it. They deserve it. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
so
they deserve it.
But
They know
even
it.
better this year, though. You
They
have
know.
to
He's
admit
just
they're
gonna
better this
pull
year
up the
too.
YouTube channel.
They
whatever.
know it too. They know they're the annoying
This
ones,
is
and they love
it's
it.
really funny because it wasn't Maxim's fault, but since we would play music, we hear music and we know that there's a class that had to go to the classroom in front of us, and one of the people after like 15 minutes of music playing is like, hey, Mr. Jeffrey, can we turn the music off? It's hard to focus. He was like, oh yeah, sorry, wait, no, I'm not playing any music. And I was like, oh, it's that next class. And then somebody goes over to the next class and they're not playing music. And Maxim goes, it kind of sounds like it's coming from me. And then he checks his phone. He was playing music for like 15 minutes out loud. It
Didn't
was.
Maxim like kiss a guy
Oh
this
yeah,
year?
he did kiss
Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh!
somebody.
Oh my gosh! I was in the classroom when
Yeah.
that happened. So what
Oh,
happened
so
was
that was the full story. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what happened was there was a tie in one of the ELA games we were playing. So Miss Forrester had the two boys play rock paper scissors for the win. Okay, and so Max jokingly goes, "If I lose this, I'm gonna kiss you." And so they play rock paper scissors, and Max does lose. Okay, and he gets mad and he jumps in front of the other kid, but he gets too close and they full on a smooch.
Hey, Captain Spoilers.
Yeah, he did.
Pat, I'm gonna give you guys a quick checkup with points.
Oh, okay.
Lucan is still in the lead by one,
Oh,
and Riker and the other guy have have tied for
third.
fourth for second,
Fourth.
but they both have 4 points.
Your math is impeccable.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I have a story about phones. It wasn't my phone, but there's a kid in the back of the classroom who's on the phone constantly. Because they can, I guess. In the back of the ELA classroom. And anyways, it was dead silent because everyone was reading, okay? And all of a sudden loud music just starts playing from the back of the room, and I know this kid has earbuds. So I assumed they thought the phone was connected to the phone, but it wasn't. So this loud music starts blasting in the back of the classroom, and everyone just looks at them. And the teacher goes, "Okay, was that you? Because I'm gonna have to have you hand over your phone." And they deny it. Yeah, that's about it.
I have a story. Grayson knows all about it too.
I feel like I might know this one. Go ahead.
So, so one day this was last year in seventh grade. I'm just like sleepy. I'm in science. I mean, I'm in math class. I'm sleepy. I'm not very paying attention. And we are like, oh, okay, like go to volume because like we were on like volume. I don't know, 56 or something. And the teacher just says, all right, let's go to volume. And I just say, let's go to volume 69.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, man.
You got he got so mad for you saying that.
Really? Even
Oh no,
though.
Yeah,
it was like, oh no, it was the assistant teacher.
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Wait, who was
Miss
the
Miss
assistant?
G, Miss G. It wasn't the Miss G that's like I
Banned
think
in multiple schools?
yeah.
Miss
So
Gay?
Yeah.
yeah.
That is her
So
name.
Miss, we'll call her
so
Miss. Okay.
yeah, didn't she bring you out of the classroom and it's like it
Oh yeah,
started and gave
she
you like
brought
a
me out and say,
lecture
you know
for
what that
it?
is, right? And I was like, huh? And she was like, that's a sex. And she said, oh, it's a sex position. I was like, uh, okay. And I was just thinking in my mind, damn. And I was just no, I was just thinking in my mind, damn. I really just said that. I'm a cool person just now. And then I started explaining, well, ma'am, I did not know that. And she says, I don't care if he knew it or not. He still did it. And she sent me down to the office. I was like, please don't do that. I'd have to decapitate you. No.
You know what's
And she
funny?
was just like, she was basically, honestly, she was so close to cussing me out, I swear. And
Sh-
yeah, I was just sit there with a lazy eye, just sleepy, and I was just having none of it. I was like, huh? You want to talk to me while I'm sleepy? You think this ain't gonna happen again while I'm doing this shit?
You know the
It's
most amazing thing?
hold on. And yeah, so she's just saying, okay, I'm gonna send you down to the office once we're done with this. I'm like, I didn't know. They probably don't know. I mean, probably they do, and well, I knew. So you let's just call it a day. And she's like, fine, I'll let you go. But if it happens again, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. I'm gonna
Is
get your
that
father.
was that Mrs. Gay?
Yeah, Mrs. Gay.
She sent my brother to the principal's office because he and a friend whose their names are right next to each other in the seating chart. Um and they sit literally next to each other. They swapped names and the one of the girls in the class snitched on them, or
What?
it was a rat, I guess. She was a rat and said
That was an accident. I'm sorry.
that they switched names and they sent him and his friend to the office, and the principal asks why they're there. They say he laughs and just says go back to class.
Yes.
She's also banned from the elementary we went to.
Yeah, I bet.
She showed, I think it was both wolves having sex and a giraffe giving birth
Oh, that's nothing, man. Have you seen?
with
Okay,
no permission to show it. Don't you
Oh
have to have
yeah,
a
that's pretty bad.
certificate of some
okay, guys.
sort to
Have
even
you?
show anything or talk about anything like that?
So my dad's not afraid to show me or tell me anything,
Uh-oh.
of course.
Yeah, my dad's not either.
Yeah. So
Yeah, same.
basically, we're just talking about this stuff. We're just looking at fucking videos, cause why not?
We're
So
bored,
he's
so
like,
we're just watching.
so he says, all right, you want to see animals having sex? I was like, do I?
Dad, I'd be honored.
Well, he said, well, this is your first step towards anatomy, and I'm like, okay. And then he just showed. Then he just somehow has this fact in his head, and he says, I don't know how I have this in my head, or how, or why, but he says, all I know is just look at this video of this bird, and I learned
Was
that
it a
day.
duck?
No, it was not a duck. It was like a robin or something,
Oh.
and then he just says as I'm watching, did you know birds only take 1 second to have sex?
Oh.
And then he says, damn, I wish I could be that fast.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
boar.
yeah, because birds can just do it in the air.
Yeah, they can do it in the air. They can do it
Oh, word.
like while sitting down. They could do it so fast.
Well, Riker has taken the lead. I
Oh, you.
did
No,
that a
another
while
time.
ago, and this is a pretty late checkup for when he took the lead. So he's took the lead.
Also, another another
Lost the
thing,
lead.
another embarrassing thing. Since I want to stay on topic a little here while doing this. So one time, this is a very embarrassing moment. So I'm at my uncle's house. We're playing cards and stuff because, of course.
Mhm.
So he said he's gonna go take a piss. I'm like, oh, I might as well like go somewhere too. Like it was like a couple sec. It was like 20 seconds after he did that. I go around the same corner as he does. I see his fucking schlong.
All right.
It was not a pretty moment. It was not a pretty moment. I just fucking okay. He didn't see me, so I backed off. I backed away, man.
You're good.
It
He's
was a,
not one of the those
Looking real
uncles.
quickly. Do you have any food?
it was a
No.
scary moment.
Oh wait. I do actually. I
Scary
lied.
moment in my life, man.
Yeah, well, I really need some.
And
Well,
here's
you
the thing,
next.
man. I still remember it because it's burned into my retinas. That shit was long, man.
Okay.
Looking like a
Um,
horse's size, man.
Oh my gosh, that's enough.
Yeah, I don't want an image right here.
Lucan,
So
do you have any stories to tell? Sorry to interrupt you, Riker.
Um, no,
I
I
have
guess
another.
Alright,
not.
I have another story.
keep going, Riker. Then,
Well,
unless Pat has another one.
Uh, I don't
so
know.
so this other time, so this was at like when I was living in Walloon. I was probably like 6 years old or something, so I didn't know shit. I was basically a brain dead baby at that point.
Uh-huh.
So another, so one of these days, I was like, oh, it's just me and my dad at home. And back then, I thought, oh, I could just go into any like place of the house I want. Like I can open the door. I'm free. I'm a free man. So I just like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. And like my dad wasn't around, so I was like, oh, he must be outside or something. He was in the bathroom. The lights were on, and me being a kid, I was like, huh, I wonder what that is. So I went inside. I went inside. Now I didn't see. No, I didn't see a schlong. No, 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 no. I saw the
Wait, did
family
you guys
jewels.
leave the island?
Oh.
Yeah, I saw the family jewels from under his fucking legs, and I just closed the door silently and just walked away traumatized.
That's fun. This episode's interesting.
It's a
Yeah,
very
I picked a
interesting
good
one.
topic, didn't I?
Hey, you said
Yeah.
embarrassing stuff, man. I have more.
Yeah.
The rest of them are confidential.
All right, man.
They're files for another day,
Oh, I have a good one.
for another episode.
I have a good one. All right. So this one time, I was probably 12, I can imagine, and so I was staying at my cousin's house. Her uncle pretty much just passed, and they just bought a new house with his with the money that he get from after his death. And basically, what happened was she decided, I'm just gonna sneak this girl over to my house while my boy cousin is here. And so basically, what happens is, by the way, her parents were out of the house. Like no one was home. So basically, what happens is it's about nighttime now, and we're just messing around, and playing some fun games, and like all the lights went out at this point, and so she's afraid of the dark, and she goes into the bathroom, and turns on the light. She doesn't lock the door or anything, and she's taking so long in there. I'm like, are you hiding because you're afraid of the dark? And she said no, as in like the most awkward way, like the most non-honest way, like she was like trying to hide something. So I just opened the door, and there she is, sitting on the toilet, pants all the way down. And
Dang,
like I just closed the door and ran away. I was 12. I mean, I was scared.
I was scared. It was a woman, man.
You
Woman
got
with
turned
no
into a
clothes.
live
What
man.
do I do?
A woman, no.
What's
My only
happening with
weakness.
my pants?
What's happening to my? What's happening to my penis? What? What? No, I'm getting pulled in. The traction.
Hey, yo.
The traction. It's too strong. Oh, now I'm paying child support. Oh, it's the worst part about it.
You know what they say, when in Rome. Do you guys not get that?
Well, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rome, man. All right,
Who?
that was a good bit. That was a good bit.
That was good. Good job, guys.
Good job.
I didn't
Okay,
do
Pat,
anything.
pat,
I'm
pat.
I'm right, or Luke, and I'm about to save your raft. Maybe.
Okay.
I did not save your raft, sadly.
Okay.
Um, go
Cool
Just
ahead.
story,
soaked
man.
Yeah,
up
everyone's
and then
talking.
left him down nicely.
Who was talking?
Oh, that was just bad.
Alright, go ahead, Pat.
He doesn't.
What?
He wasn't saying anything. He is not trying to tell the story.
Oh,
Guys, Did you guys leave? I'm still on the
No,
island.
we haven't
Oh,
left yet, and I love
collecting
killing
sand,
birds.
collecting sand and stuff.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's
we could if you want us to, Pat.
No,
hey,
I'm not there yet.
still collecting clay and sand for us, man, so we can get a stove.
Oh yeah, good idea.
I don't
So
think I
let's
have
see.
anything to compete with um Uncle Schlong.
Just anything. Just tell any story. Anything that's funny,
And
basically.
funny. Um,
Funny,
nah, I got nothing right now.
I injured
embarrassing.
myself by putting a blanket over my head and then tripping and hitting my head on the table.
So that's why you're this way.
Yep.
Oh damn!
But to be honest, it's not much of a difference if I did that in the first place.
So
Aren't you
this,
already dropped
this
on your
might
head a
be
couple times, Pat?
okay. So I have a story that is a little bit embarrassing, but I think is both embarrassing, funny, and well,
Ooh.
me just being a dumbass.
Uh-huh.
So all the good things. Uh, so this one time I'm at my uncle's house. We were launching fireworks because it's almost like it's a little past 4th of July. We're still in the mood for some fireworks because we saved some after. So I was setting up ones between some concrete bricks we had because this one you had to put in between like solid objects. So I set it up. My uncle checked it for me too. Like he thought, oh, this is sturdy. Yep, yep, you're all good to go to light it. I lit it. I backed away. It was fine. This was the fountain, by the way. Shit, shit hits the fan. No, like things go down, and this thing tips over towards me and starts
Oh.
shooting at me. It grazes both my ears, hit me in the chest once, and I just have singed hair after. And I'm just like, and then my uncle's wife, my aunt, she just says, "Well, you should have made sure it was secure." And me and him are just like, "We didn't," and she just like said to both of us, "You're both dumbasses."
Well, that's good.
Also, can I say another one that's
Yeah,
pretty funny?
you can say
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah. Just say anything.
God.
Can we get going off this island, by the way?
Yeah, I'm
Wait for me.
So another story I have. This was at my grandparents' house. Uh, so we were having this party. Pretty sure it was just like a get together, like a like small reunion, not too many people. Uh, so we were just playing there. I'm playing around with a sparkler. I'm pretty sure you all have heard this.
You ever
Um,
try to eat a sparkler?
Okay. So I'm just wondering. So I'm just like I'm lighting this like tiny leaf on fire. It's like, huh? I wonder if this can light something bigger on fire. Boy. So
And there goes half of Australia.
so basically, so I was like, huh? Let me go over to this dry grass field and
oh.
light one of those and
Oh, I know this.
see if it like catches on fire. It did. I was like, oh, I'll just go out. So I walked away.
Hmm.
The whole field was on fire.
I
My
think
uncle, my dad, they were all like frantically running to like get pails of water, put it out. My dad lost his light hair.
I
It was
think
getting
you caused California.
damn.
Dang.
That one's back for that one. Saved us some trouble. But no, that's the it was close to like a farm which we had permission like to go on and like see the animals. So and they were all just like, oh shit, oh shit. And my dad's just like, go inside, go inside. I was like, what are you doing? And he just said, I don't fucking care what you did. Go inside. I was like, okay.
Cool glass, cool grass catch fire.
Ooh,
Ooh,
grass. Now no one can touch it.
bringing back fire.
No one can touch grass anymore.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
slow.
it's just
Yeah, I got nothing to compete with burning
I've
down
never had anything
a
to compete with.
field.
the guys. That's we call California. and all streaming.
No, we did not. You did.
You did. Yeah,
Hey,
don't
hey,
rope
I'll take
me
the
into
credit.
this.
I'll take the credit, man. I'm
When the
so proud.
FBI watches this video, I don't want to be roped into this.
Yeah.
Found him, sir. Found him, Mr. President.
Oh, don't worry, I got my contacts at the FBI. How do you think I get rid of people? Like Dustin.
Wait, what?
You remember Dustin, right, Lucan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever happened to
Let's
that?
just say he never got back to Texas.
Oh. Was it him or Deegan whose sweater caught on
No, it was
fire?
Dustin.
Ah. So it was you who caught his sweater on fire.
Yes, of course. It's really easy to get a match through those doors, man.
It's really easy to put anything in your pocket and walk into a
Yo.
school.
Have you guys ever? So you know how some parents and some people are like worried about like things having like when like your Halloween candy having blade in it or something.
Uh-huh.
So
Ah, yes. I hate it when my kid finds
So
a
I was just like-
Glock in his smallest
so I
candy
was-
bar.
I was just making a joke with my little cousin. I don't know. I think he was 4 years old or something. And I was like, "Oh boy, let me go check your candy really quick." I went into the other room. I was like, "Boy," and I came out with a chainsaw. "Oh boy, look what I found!" And then, "Oh boy, I'm gonna have to confiscate all this, man."
That
he's just
shit
like-
sounds like you stealing candy from your little sibling. Oh man, this kid just looks
I was
sexy.
like-
Yeah, it looks
I
like
was
I'm
like,
gonna have
okay.
to take it.
I was like, no, and I was like, "Okay, I'll check." And he said to me, "Can you check it? Maybe some are still redeemable." And I just went over. I just went back in. I came out with.
Things out
my-
two
I came
chainsaws.
out with my.
This
I
isn't
came
safe.
out with my. I came out with my 12 gauge shotgun. I was like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna have to confiscate at least half of this.
Anyways, that's how you scarred your. That's how you
Yeah,
scarred your
and then,
little.
so another cousin of mine, so his dad's a cop, so he actually does check the candy. I was like, here, let me help you. Yep, this one has a blade, and he totally uh took my word for it. So I just got away with, I don't know, 50 pieces of candy that day.
Who
Dang.
puts a small razor blade inside a Mars
The
bar?
Candy
Like,
Man.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You man.
Gonna get some kids dead tonight.
Oh boy, I'm gonna prank him real good.
Keep
Oh
your
man, prepare
population
to be
down to
pranked,
99
kids.
Oh boy, get pranked, man.
You just got trick or treated, y'all.
So I'm gonna give you guys the point score right now.
Dude, my dog
Um,
ate all my Valentine's candy one time.
Oh.
I
Well,
know.
so I'm gonna give you guys the point scorage.
What's the other guy's score? I hope I beat him.
So Riker is most definitely in the lead. I can tell you that, with a solid. 1 minute, let me count this up.
He's thinking again.
Riker is in the lead with a solid of 15 points.
Let's go. Listen, man, once you guys get stories of burning down fields, you can come back here.
Fine, I'll go
Pat
commit
is
arson.
in second place, so that's what it looks like. I haven't counted them all up yet. Has
1 second?
7 points.
Woohoo!
Lucan is tied with Pat for 7 points.
Oh, well, then I'm not
Okay.
really in second place, am I?
But you are, because you're tied with Lucan.
What good story did he have?
That is kind of true.
I don't know. He contributed to a couple of stories by doing some side rants.
No,
stuff
he
like that.
didn't.
I don't know.
What
He
am I-
added some funny stuff to this. Like, he just added some stuff.
I
to the
beg
stories
to
that made
differ.
funny too. You did too, which actually.
But I
have fun
think
I don't
Okay,
think
you won
Riker-
10 points.
There we go. Pat, you're losing.
I don't have any funny stories. I don't have any
No,
stories,
because
period.
the last time that I really wrote down score for Lucan was probably like ages ago, and it was for the it could have been for the exact same thing that that I wrote stuff down for Pat.
Can I have that crate?
I haven't gotten a great before, but sure. Go for it.
Let's see, what's another funny thing? Oh yeah, in sixth
Riker,
grade.
you've already won.
Too
God
bad. I have
Keep
too many
going. Keep
experiences.
going. Just keep
I have too,
going.
I have too many experiences. They're all
Keep going.
traumatizing.
It doesn't
Stop
matter.
touching grass. Making the rest of us look bad.
They're making you look bad.
Shut up, you won't.
So-
Pat, you already look bad.
So in
Do look
sixth
bad.
grade,
Okay, great.
it's more embarrassing for the person I'm gonna talk about, even though like I was part of this. So, you remember Miss K's class, right?
Miss
Yes.
K?
Yeah, the science teacher.
Seventh grade?
Oh, yeah.
No, sixth grade.
Sixth grade? Oh,
Sixth grade.
then I don't know.
Miss K. The person that basically, a certain Bradley, I'm gonna say. Oh,
Oh no, I
yeah.
had a Miss Y.
Miss Weed.
Yes.
Weed.
Is that what I heard you say?
Yes.
Yeah, she
Alright.
started in
But
Breaking
yeah,
Bad.
All right.
That's not about weed.
so Miss K, you know what, I'm just gonna say her name. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cat
fine.
Vertus.
That's seventh grade.
Oh my god.
No, I had her
Riker.
for six.
Oh, okay.
No. What?
Yeah.
Really?
I had Mr. Shaw twice, and it
Okay.
wasn't
Wait,
because
damn,
I
you're
was
right.
held
That is seventh
back.
grade. No,
Oh
damn,
man.
you're right. That is seventh grade. I did.
I had
Damn.
Mr. Shaw too. Luke, and weren't we in the same class with Mr. Shaw in 7th grade?
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
so never. Seventh grade. Uh, so basically, so one time, she had a substitute. I forgot her name. I do. Damn, I like remembered that substitute's name like every day until now. Uh, so that substitute, she was kind of chill. No, she was kind of chill at some places, but if she wasn't a substitute teacher, she was like kind of strict, but fair. Uh, she was so I was allowed to like play my Nintendo Switch games.
Oh,
Cough, cough. Super Smash Bros. Uh, and she
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, so I was just looking. So she was just looking over at me like dominating, of course. She was like, "Oh, can I play against you?" And I was like, "Okay." And she got her ass fucking
oh.
whooped, man. It was not even a competition. She was like, "Damn."
Suspiciously, the next day, Micah's grade dropped.
And she said, also before we played, she says, "I don't know. I play a lot of Super Smash Bros." And I was like, "I bet you do." So obviously, I went in Cineroar, and she went a certain Toon Link game level. It's a lightweight against a heavyweight, which did not go too well. And everybody was like, "Damn, fucking three-stocked her without taking 50% damage."
That's fun.
Hey, do you remember we had me and Lucan had wood shop class together?
Uh-huh.
You remember
Oh my
Bug
gosh.
Eyes? She went to an empty table and started using hand motions like you would in a conversation, like she was having a conversation with someone, but it was an empty table. I don't know who
She's,
she was talking
she was
to.
like throwing up gang signs and stuff while talking to herself.
Ooh, I have a story about
Oh
also.
my gosh. We get it. You got stories, man.
It's fine, Riker. Keep going. Keep going.
Wait,
Host
for me?
says
Wait,
I
so.
have a story.
Yes.
I have a story to tell you.
Shut up, Pat. Riker's telling the story.
So we were in science class.
Did
We had
you
Mrs. Bug
didn't
Eyes. Right?
listen to the host?
That's it. You're getting kicked off this podcast for the rest of the.
Don't
No,
worry,
I'm kidding.
I got you, Ika.
yeah. So this one time, also, so
Hey,
yeah, the teacher for the soft. Oh, what was it?
HEA.
Yeah. Wait,
you ATA sucked.
no. So you know the teacher for the wood thing, like you'd make the wooden cars and then use these rubber bands for the motor. I forgot what that class was called.
Woods? Industrial arts.
Industrial arts, yeah. So I was in the industrial arts, So this person, oh my goodness, I have never seen a bigger mass addict, man. Like I can get, I've broken teachers' spirits, with my mask down. Like they keep telling me to put it down, but I keep breaking their spirits to have it on. So I'm just in this class. This guy, I'm pretty sure he has his eye on me always. So I'm just over there. I'm just like, oh damn. So he's so serious. Okay, he's looking over there. I'll just put it down for a second, just catch my breather. He whips his head 180 degrees around, and just like, Riker, put that back on, or I'll have to send you to the office. We wouldn't want that now, would we?
Oh.
Like super villain like, and I'm just like, okay. And then I did it again, and he sent me down to the office. Also, another story. I'm sorry, I have so many stories.
Can
Um,
I tell a story?
sure, Pat.
I don't have one. I just want to say something.
so
Okay,
this,
carry on.
so in life skills, you guys know the life skills teacher. She's
Oh,
not.
She's
bit biased.
Yeah. So you know how she kind of like hates like everyone. I don't know why she's a teacher. She hates kids, but that's just what she
Because
does.
kids are the future.
Okay, Pat. If you're our future, we are worried. Anyway,
I'm worried about our future. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, I
So,
mean,
but
this
not
is
so
our
I'm
gonna offend a lot of
generation. The
people,
next
but just
generation.
Gen Z is gonna offend a lot of people.
so I'm just hanging out
Just
because
when
of
we're
course
in the future.
class, and well, me being me, I hate knitting.
Knitting. You mean sewing? There is a big difference. So please
Yeah, there
don't say
is.
same thing.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm sewing. I don't care.
same thing.
So,
Why, you little?
so this one time, I just like ask her for help because I don't know anything. I don't know shit about this, and she's just like, "Really, you little cretin? You really need help?" And I'm like, "Yes. If you want me to fail this class, then you're gonna have to write me $1,000 check." And so she's like, "Fine, come here." She does it all for me because she knows I'm gonna ask for help again. And it's just like, okay. And then she was like, "Don't speak to me. Don't you dare address me like that." Like, okay, ma'am. And then she's like, "Is that sass I hear in your voice?
Sass.
Is that sass I hear?"
Yes,
I was like,
ma'am. Do I hear sass?
and, and then I just like, "No, no, 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 no. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, what do you mean? Do you think I'm a fat whore?" I'm like, "No, no, no, no. I meant something like that."
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
And then she's just like, "Oh, so you think I'm a bad teacher?" I was like, "What is this coming from, man? What are you doing to me?" And then like finally,
Women.
so it finally just gets to a point. So it finally just gets to a point where she says, "All right, well, I'm gonna tell the office." So I had to say an apology letter to her. I did it in the most boring voice that you can. I did it like, "Oh,
I
I'm
am
sorry
sorry
for what I
for
did.
the actions that I have
I'm sorry
made.
for the actions I did." And she was like, "All right, thank you. Now get the f out of my sight. Get the fuck out of my sight."
I got a story about food.
Alright, go for it.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Pat.
so I was sewing with my good friend
You
Latrina.
lies. Objection.
Okay, okay, you object, but anyways, I was sewing with him, and we were talking, and she just comes out of nowhere. I don't know where she came from. She was out of the room a second ago, but now she's in front of me. She's like, "Hey, that's so cool what you learned then." And I just go, "None of your business." And then she just walks off. Okay, then the class ends, and she asked me why I was so disrespectful when she asked about the thing, and I was like, "Well, you intruded on that conversation," and um, that was about the end of the conversation because she wouldn't hear it.
Damn. Happy.
Oh,
That
she's
was
like the worst person ever. I swear.
Did you just steal something that was about to go in my collection net?
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. Can
It's
I?
mine now.
Is it end yet? can,
What?
can we go? Is it the end of
It's 6.
Riker's
It's
reign of stories?
Oh, I have many more. I'm just trying to give you guys a
Save it
break.
for other episodes.
Oh God, no stories.
All right. Is this the end of that? Is this the end of the
You're the
episode then?
host.
All right. Well, this is the end of the episode.
Where'd you come to that conclusion?
Okay, so who's the
I am
victim?
going to quickly tally up the points, and
Is there even a point to? Or are
well,
you
you
just
see,
rubbing it
I
in?
can send you a picture of the list so far if you really feel like it.
I
But
don't.
I
I
think we
don't.
all know who's the clear winner.
Me.
That's clearly Pat.
It's clearly
Other
Pat.
people. You mean other people?
Oh, yeah,
Other
sorry.
guy? You mean other guy? I don't know. Other guy did really good this episode. I wasn't expecting him to come out on top.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we all know who's the winner by looking at the list
Okay,
here.
but who's second? Who came last?
Well, I obviously
Alright,
came last.
so-
I don't know why you ask.
Riker has a total of
Hold on. Could I
16
just say
points.
the way that I am holding this mackerel, I am just
He's attacking your collection.
strangling
That
it.
Riker has a total of 16 points.
Hey,
Um,
fair.
Lucan has a total of 13 points,
Hey, I'm Lucan. You were on my tail.
and Pat has a total of that's
Please.
4, 9. Congratulations, Pat. You lose.
Oh no.
Let's give him a loser's speech.
Losers. Dude.
Oh, now you're just rubbing it in. You know what? You know what that never made sense to me? You know how they always announce the runner up first, like, and this person is the and so and so is the runner up. Congratulations. Like, why though? Because like you get the hopes up like they actually won, and it's like, oh, but you're actually the runner up. Chickoos.
Kinda true.
Surprise.
So, I'm the host next time.
Do you
Yep,
want a
Riker,
winner's
what's
speech?
your winning speech?
Yeah.
A winning speech? Man,
Say
You should
get
have-
good.
no, that's gonna be yours. No, my speech is gonna be, listen, man, you should have more stories about long schlongs and, well, burning the field.
Okay, Riker gets an extra 10 points for that winner's speech.
Woo.
Pat, you get
You know what?
-7.
Speaking of
Boo.
wangs and stuff, I would like to say, have you guys seen Shaq when he disclosed how large his wang is?
Who?
Shaq.
Shaq. You don't know who Shaq is?
No.
Shaquille O'Neal. The man
Nope.
who makes basketballs look like freaking baseballs.
The person who had the, like, spicy chicken wings. And just like, ooh. The black man.
It's so
Massive
big.
black guy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he wears size
know.
24 shoes. And however big that is how big his thing is. But it's like, it's impressive, I'd like to say.
I'm
You've
gonna
seen
be.
his- Lucan gets an extra 10 points. Sorry, Riker, you have now but gone down the list.
No, no.
I'm joking.
I
No,
don't want to
I'm gonna-
win based off of Shaq's schlong.
No, it wasn't going
If
to.
Riker
He's
ever
joking.
becomes a singer, he's gonna name an album. He's gonna name an album, sing songs and yeah.
Cool, man. That was awesome.
I know.
So.
I killed the seagull.
Listen, man. Shaq's got a competitor. It's me. Actually, no. Kind of.
Opposite.
Riker's on the
You're
closest
running for
signal
the you're running for the opposite.
for the most scene.
No.
Shaq's going for the largest, Riker's going for the smallest.
No, I'm going for the longest and biggest. He
I
didn't
don't
go
think
all
you
out. He only go with the longest. He never said how thick it was.
See, you have here.
I hate to admit that that's fair, Riker. Can we stop talking about Shaq's schlong?
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, and I'm not the one who's continuing it.
Also, you're welcome for the bed.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Ooh, table.
Can you make me a bed?
No. Host makes himself
I
bed.
can actually.
Okay.
So is this
Well,
episode
I'm not.
ending?
Well, I'm not the host anymore. Riker is actually.
No, you're still the host for the
Oh,
rest of
no.
this episode.
Okay, well that's the end of the episode.
Oh,
Pat's kind of hogging all the palm leaves over there.
do you
Shut
want
Shut up.
do you
What
want
makes you
me
say I have
to
palm leaves?
Well,
Are you kidding me? Oh,
one
I
thing.
forgot to record the screen this entire time.
Lucas!
Oh, whatever. We still got the audio.
Just record something else.
Yeah, just record something else. Slap it over.
Yeah, hold on. Let me record something exactly an hour, 21 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Oh no, you can just cut the extra stuff out.
Whatever. It doesn't
Hey, Pat,
matter.
can I have
We'll
some
record a
palm leaves over
video.
there while you're
I don't
sitting on your
have
high
any.
horse?
I don't know what you're
Podcasts
talking about.
podcasts are meant to be listened to.
Yeah, good point. Not watched.
Well, I mean, this is a
Hope
video
you all had a
podcast.
good day. I had like a.
Yeah, good point.
Hope you all learned something.
What makes you guys think I have palm leaves?
Yes.
Seriously.
I think
Yes.
Riker. I know what I've learned to set fields on fire on the 4th of July.
Uh-huh.
All the kids
Luckily,
right now
are
be
the
looking up
main
to Riker
tool
like,
for
wow, that is
pyromaniac.
so cool.
All right. Somebody exit the podcast. I don't care who.
Well,
See
that
you
was the
again.
end of the podcast, guys. Come check in next episode, and
Yep, sorry.
Riker will be now the new host next episode. So see you guys later.
Sorry for not the recording.
Yep, my bad. Okay. Podcast is now going to go. Goodbye.